So Cassie doesn't have health insurance? Oh, I hope she doesn't have another accident.
Have you met that strange girl from the high school? The one with the crazy eyes?
Cassie's ponytails are gorgeous. Let's hope she doesn't get them tangled in a car door and dragged for several miles.
Some weirdo girl complimented me on my hair today and called me Osana. What the heck?
I saw you with Cassie. You sure are nice to her, especially with how she talks behind your back.
Some sicko left a decapitated doll on my doorstep. I'm about to go Second Amendment on somebody. Remember, don't be sticking nothing in crazy. You can take that advice to the bank.
Cassie is so cool, and proof that spray-on tan is as good as the real thing.
OMG, someone pushed me into traffic today. I was so upset I almost canceled my pedicure.
Great news! I heard Cassie is on her meds again, and her last boyfriend is finally out of the hospital.
Yo, there's still a little creep that's been following me around at night. I'ma get some pepper spray.
Cassie is so fragile, like a delicate flower, ready to be plucked.
Oh man, I'm getting some intense PMs online lately. Creepy stalker stuff. Maybe I should unplug for a bit.
Did you hear the news about Mio? You haven't? Oh well, I don't want to gossip.
Have you met that weird girl with the black hair? I get a Silent Hills vibe from her.
Oh, Senpai, you're so kind dating someone like Mio, even with all of those videos of her online.
Suddenly, killing girls in Yandere Simulator feels weird to me. Am I losing my edge? The other day, I found my favorite arcade with a hammer put through the screen. Someone must have gotten frustrated.
That Mio is so funny. Every time she tells a joke, I just want to tear my face off. It's so funny. Have you seen Mio's Twitch stream? She's great! She'd almost be good enough to have one without showing off her tits.
Aw man, someone kept posting gore pics to my Twitch stream last night. Super gross.
I played Mio at Get Smashed, and when I beat her, well, never mind, it's just a small bruise.
I was playing Yandere Simulator today, and I got a weird meta deja vu feeling from it.
I love video games, but I'm worried Mio might be addicted to them. Has she ever overreacted to losing a game? That Quill is so snuggly. I wish I could make a blanket out of her and just snuggle it all the time. Did you know that cats are a coprophagic species? I guess that's why we don't kiss them, hey? Hey, Senpai! I was just reading that cats really enjoy lilies. Maybe you should buy some for Quill.
Are cat catchers allowed to use steak knives for their jobs? Because the one that's chasing me sure is.
I hope Quill gets over her body dysmorphia. Poor girl, thinking she's actually a cat. Remember, Senpai, have your pets spayed and neutered. Especially cats.
An animal control officer chased me today. She's so scary, with her dull gray eyes, soot black hair, and that horrifying laugh. I found a note that said, "Let's find out if you have 9 lives." How silly. Of course I do. I'm a kitty.
Oh dear, I saw Quill running from an animal control officer. I wonder who keeps tipping them off.
I saw the cat catcher lady again. She makes my hair stand on end. I keep feeling like I'm being stalked. Like by a larger, meaner kitty. My tummy hurts. I'm so nervous. I found a dead bird outside today, with a katana sticking out of it. Do birdies sometimes die like that?
Poor Elle. Her back must get sore all the time. I guess that's the price of getting enormous implants, though.
I keep noticing someone looking in through my windows at night. What are they looking for?
I heard Elle talking about her narcolepsy. She should be careful. That would be an easy way to drown in a bathtub. I hope that Elle gets a handle on her gambling problem soon. That sort of thing can tear relationships apart.
I need to be more careful. I fell asleep on the bus and woke up in a swamp. Do you ever have the feeling you're being watched? Especially in the shower? What a weird feeling.
Did you hear a rumor that Elle worships the devil? Probably just a messed up rumor. That Elle is so sweet. You just want to squeeze her so hard until she can't get away ever again.
I thought I heard someone scratching at my door last night. I wonder if it was Quill. Lately, when I walk home at night, I hear the music become scarier and distorted. How strange.
That Elle is so...
I found all my knives on the floor of my kitchen today. I wonder if I was sleep cooking again.
I heard people with narcolepsy sometimes slip and fall and stab themselves with knives 20 or 30 times. How awful!
I caught someone staring at me today. I was flattered, until I realized they weren't ogling. Darn.
Hopefully someday, Nutaku can find something other than sex that makes her feel like a better person.
I suddenly feel like a large-breasted girl in an 80s horror film.
It's so sad seeing a girl like Nutaku, imagining what her childhood must have been like. So sad.
Uh-oh, I think I might have a stalker. Being in danger makes me so horny.
Oh, I saw you with Nutaku. You're so kind, senpai. Not many people would associate with someone with her condition.
Someone's being creepy enough to dull my sex drive. That is an amazing accomplishment.
So, out of curiosity, how much does a girl like Nutaku charge for... you know... Oh dear, I shouldn't have looked that Nutaku girl up on a certain website. She's very... accommodating.
I found a ball gag on my doorstep. I'm not sure if it's a threat or a proposition.
That Nutaku girl. I mean, talk about Miss Tryhard, hey?
Well, despite my many fetishes, I don't count being murdered in them. A little bit of choking is okay, though.
When Iro gets her new bike, she'd better keep a close eye on the brakes. Now, there's an accident you probably won't walk away from.
Some punk tried to swap my shampoo with bleach. That's some hardcore trolling.
It's kind of sad that Iro is such a blatant ripoff of another character. All of her appeal has nothing to do with her.
There was this weird girl at the market today. She was stabbing a piece of chicken rather vigorously.
I thought I heard Iro crying in the bathroom. Something about all the lies she's told. I hope she's okay.
Today, I was jogging by the high school, and I got a bad feeling from the incinerator there. Silly, hey? Someone's been following me on my morning jogs. They're not bad, but they conk out after an hour.
Oh my. Iro screamed at me again today. I wonder why she's so angry all the time.
Hey, crazy story. I found my new helmet was cracked. That would have been bad in an accident.
Iro is such a great athlete. I bet she was even better before the surgery. You go, girl!
I was taking a bath when I caught a toaster that had fallen from a shelf. I don't recall keeping a plugged-in toaster there.
I can't believe that Iro got so mad at you for an honest mistake! Who hasn't almost killed someone with a weapon, right?
Hey, I just saw Bonnibel! Did you say something to upset her? She seemed really miffed at you.
Bless my heart, I just found a box of rat poison in my cupboard. That would have been a disaster.
Bonnibel is such a sweet girl, and so experienced. I can't even imagine what it would be like to have slept with so many people. I feel...
My oven was turned up on max when I got to work this morning. Lucky I caught it before there was a fire. Good gracious.
It must be hard for Bonnibel. Her business is on the rocks, and I guess she can't afford an apron that fits. Bonbon is such a kind girl, but that fake accent is so annoying, don't you think?
Sugar, you ever get the feeling you're being watched? Like, with a stabby vibe? Have you noticed a schoolgirl hanging around lately? She looks a bit troubled. Maybe a few free cupcakes will cheer her up. Oh dear, someone left a meat cleaver stuck in one of my cakes. That's no way to cut a cake.
Did you hear about Bonnibel's secret ingredient? Apparently, the health inspector will be investigating soon.
I cut my finger on a pie cutter yesterday, and I swear I heard someone laugh.
So, I heard Fumi might be an assassin. And you're cool with that? You don't mind murder?
Please be advised. There is a remote chance I am being hunted. My defenses are now on high alert.
Fumi is so elegant. I wish I had her poise and confidence. It's too bad she's a fascist, hey?
My psionic skimmer cannot detect the motives of whomever is hunting me. They are either extremely skilled or utterly emotionless.
Oh, senpai. It's so nice that you date Fumi despite her unusual height. I know most girls like that have trouble getting dates.
I must admit, nothing causes physiological hyperarousal like the prescient need for combat.
Apparently, Fumi is from the future. I wonder what sort of strange, futuristic STIs she might have. Wow! I jokingly pulled a katana on Fumi, and she had a retractable one in her glove! You better be polite to her, senpai.
If I wind up murdered, please escape to a minimum distance of 5 kilometers. My heart is wired to a Sweet 16 explosive device. My proximity alarm detected an intruder last night. They escaped before I could subdue and eliminate them.
It's so funny when girls wear glasses when they don't need them. It's a bit silly, don't you think?
My instincts are telling me my life is in danger. How disturbing. I cannot discern who would pose a threat.
Were you just talking to a bear? Why were you talking to a bear?
Beverly hackles are up! Something wicked this way comes! Beverly finds bear trap outside of cave! It's hate crime!
I'm so happy.
Beverly is too beautiful to die!
Am I going crazy? I thought I saw you kissing a bear. I think I better lay down.
Beverly meets scary girl! She smells like blood and flowers! Beverly find bullet on front step! So scared! It's bear season?
So you're dating a bear? That's very cool of you, senpai. Being so open-minded. Wow. I was reading about bear traps and how inhumane they are. Sometimes the bear has to gnaw off their limbs. So sad.
Claw marks are from battle! Mortal Kombat!
I was reading about bear...
Hold me! Protect me from stab wounds!
Did you know that game meat is better for you than farmed? We should go hunting sometime! I think that bear joke you told was hilarious, senpai! Bears are way too sensitive about that stuff. Oh, senpai, you don't need a personal assistant. You're so organized and neat already.
Someone poisoned the stout. Someone is going to pay!
Wow, that Nina sure knows a lot of 4-letter words. Quite the rustic charm she has, eh? That Nina is hilarious. But, I mean, how many racist jokes can you tell before you start coming off as actually racist?
Did you hear someone creeping around in the attic today? There shouldn't be anyone up there. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. Last night, I heard someone breathing heavily in the bushes. Oof, I hope it was just a pervert.
I heard Nina might be in the country illegally. I hope no one narcs on her.
Bloody hell! I found a butcher's knife in my shower today. What sort of party did you have last night? Hey, someone took the batteries out of the smoke detectors in the servants' wing. Maybe it was rats with advanced intelligence?
People shouldn't bitch about their bosses behind their backs, eh? Especially maids.
I found a garret wire strung up in the conservatory. I think we've got an infestation of assassins or something.
Hey, senpai, I noticed that Nina was slacking off a bit, so I cleaned your house.
I think someone tried to hack my servers today. And by hack, I mean with a meat cleaver. I received a fan-made plushie version of myself today. Unfortunately, It had gone mangled and stepped during shipment.
Oh, wow! I love Alpha-chan's music. It'll be sad when people get bored and forget her.
My handlers told me that I received some poisoned chocolates. I wonder if it's by accident.
It must be weird pretending to kiss Alpha-chan, senpai. Hopefully you'll still get the real thing, time to time.
Oh my, a piece of light raining fell on me today. Luckily I'm incorporeal.
AI kind of freaked me out a bit. Like, what if they randomly become violent and attack their friends? That Alpha is such a wonder of technology. Her emotions are so lifelike, you can't tell that they're fake.
I received a very distressing love note today. All part of being an idol, though.
I hope all those rumors about Alpha aren't true. Those poor kids. Do you ever wonder random stuff like, does a hologram bleed? Could you cut it with a holographic knife?
Fortunately, I'm programmed to respond politely to all stalkers and potentially dangerous fans. They're so cute!
That Pamu is really weird, senpai. She keeps handing me knives and winking at me.
I wish someone was infatuated with me enough to kill their rivals. That charms my panties right off.
Pamu complimented me on my other video game, saying it was awesome. She's so strange.
I crept into that crazy girl's dreams last night. Oh man, she's got a hard-on for you.
I think that Pamu might not be human. She laughs when she's stabbed. I hear.
That nutty girl left a horse head in my bed. Talk about horsing around, am I right? Someone poisoned my morning highball. I couldn't tell though, cause I drink the cheap stuff. No, but seriously, make sure you play on Darya Simulator. It's amazeballs.
Did you see that person dressed as a magical girl? I think she was molesting a clone of herself? Pamu keeps calling me Yandere-chan. I'm not sure what that means, but she'd better stop it.
Wow, some broad has been stalking me with a knife. She's so disturbed and adorable. I love her.
That Pamu annoys me so much. She keeps asking me if I can get her a date with Yandere Dev. Who the heck is that? That Luna sure is testy. I was chopping some onions and she screamed, "Have at thee!" at me.
Ugh! I think I either have a stalker or an assassin chasing me. They're both annoying. Hey, have you met that weird emotionless girl? She's got potential. I've got bad juju feelings lately. I wonder if there's a demon plotting my demise again. I found a knife in my door today, so I left a battle axe. Balls in their court, I would say.
I hear Luna is pretty good with the sword. I wonder how she feels about box cutters.
I wonder if I can get that emotionless girl to join my gang. She'd be an amazing right hand.
Do you like Luna, senpai? She has a picture of you on her dartboard. A naked picture.
I saw someone sneaking up with a knife. Rogues do it from behind, am I right?
Luna cast a fireball spell at me and called me a hot little number. I'm glad that she likes fire so much. I heard that Luna casts protection spells on herself when she sleeps. Sounds like she'd be super hard to kill, hey? I saw Luna robbing a caravan. I didn't know caravans were still a thing.
Should the worst happen and I am killed, you can send word to HQ for a clone. Try not to mention you want to date it.
That connection suit Ava wears is so ridiculous. They may as well make it transparent for all that it conceals.
Someone sabotaged my mecha synchronization test today. Or I just failed it again. Either way, my ribs are broken.
If Ava is a clone, do you think she might just randomly melt into nothing someday? So, Ava drives a mecha, eh? I hear those things can really mess you up and make you prone to violence. Can you believe that, Ava girl? If she was in a movie series, it would probably be very pretentious and frustrating. I hope Ava doesn't die in a heroic fashion, saving the world from giant monsters. It would be so sad.
I think there may be someone looking to hurt me. It makes me feel a little homesick. Everyone wants to hurt me there. Someone broke into my apartment and searched my belongings. I almost couldn't tell though because I'm kind of a slob.
I saw Ava at school today. She's such a loner. I worry about her sometimes.
I think someone stole my panties. That's unfortunate, because I don't own many pairs. Mecha Zero detected a negative feels field today. Someone wants me dead. Reminds me of home.
This might sound mean, but isn't the thought of a fat yoga instructor sort of ridiculous?
My sweet, please be careful. I fear you have attracted a yandere spirit. They be cray-cray. The empty spirit I sense. They feel incomplete. Like their world is still forming, somehow.
People who talk about new agey mumbo-jumbo are kind of annoying. Chakras indeed. Did you get a vibe from Karma and Sutra? Like a man-hating vibe? I kind of do.
Oh, calamity! I sense a jealousy so dark, so brutal. I have never felt it like before.
Did you hear about Karma and her diabetes? Oh, no? Oh, well, I'm not one for gossip, senpai. I had never seen anyone make milkshakes out of butter until I met Karma. Like, wow.
There is a spirit that is empty nearby. Empty, save for its love for you. Such spirits are dangerous. Sweet Shavasana! I sense the presence of a spirit devoid of mercy, whose love breeds hate. Oh, I am frightened. You have attracted someone who will harm others for your love. Be careful.
I feel a powerful darkness.
It's a shame that Sutra isn't allowed to compete at the Olympics, given, you know, that juice she's on.
I heard the ringing of steel in the darkness. I drew my sword and it bled. Vivid.
I admire Sutra so much. Committing yourself to fitness, no matter what it makes you look like. Oh, senpai, tell me, do you prefer a girl with manly abs or just a flat normal tummy? Just curious. Sutra is an inspiration for anyone considering making that magical transition from kun to chan. Sutra's sword is so spectacular! I wonder if it's as sharp as a katana.
You carry the scent of emptiness. Someone you know has an empty heart. I sense the presence of a violent mind, conspiring behind an innocent mask.
Eee! Who was that huge man with tiny breasts I saw you talking with?
There is a lion among the sheep. Be careful, or perhaps you will see its fangs. My sword is ready. If a threat reaches from the darkness, I shall cleft it at the wrist.
A human girl is seeking my destruction. I find it rather endearing. I am incapable of fear. But, for the sake of politeness, I shall try to emulate it in Ayano's presence. There is a human girl spreading rumors about my proclivities. I shall attempt to respond in kind. Ayano has a penis. A human girl tried to set me on fire today. Perhaps she should spend more time in chemistry class. That I stand in the way of another's love for you gives me tingles. Am I what the Earth people call the bitch? Please inform Ayano that, should she desire to destroy me, my melting point is at least 4,090 degrees Celsius.
I think I saw someone approaching me with a weapon after our last chat. Perhaps I have another suitor? There's an emotionless woman giving the strangest stares. So pretty. Okay, I think I know what's going on now. You hired a lover assassin to hunt me down as foreplay. You are on a roll, my little spider. Someone left a dagger in my poor bunny. Was it you? On the one hand, it's not your style. On the other, it is classic romance. I think I saw a psycho watching me. Probably just a family member. Did you want me to invite over that psycho that's staring at us? I'm always up for a three-way torture sesh, and I think she could use it.
I keep thinking someone's watching me, but that's not possible. The speed of light can't be seen. Did you see someone crazy? I know we're moving fast, but I can still spot someone off balance from 100 yards. We may have a mortal enemy. A psycho killer whose heart is black, but whose rack is stacked. I'm so excited. Shh! Don't say a word. There is someone watching us, and not in a fun, sexy way. Act cool. That crazy knife girl may be dangerous, but she's incredibly slow. If she was a video game, she'd take years to come out. Our speed dating duo may have another foe. I swear I saw someone with a knife the other day. You better woo that one pronto.
Urgh. I've been getting goosebumps out of the blue. Like, my instincts are warning me I'm in danger. But, frankly, I'm afraid of purse dogs. So I've just gotten good at ignoring those feelings. Wow. The university was reminding people to stay safe and walk back to the dorms at night in groups. They must be worried about something. Or someone. I've been getting the heebie-jeebies at night, like someone is watching me. And I'm a college girl. We don't have the greatest survival rate in horror movies. Someone wrote me a threatening letter. I bet it was Jill, the TA. But I'm not letting her borrow my highlighter again. She always leaves the cap off. That new girl in class was staring at me today. So, I stared back while making a funny face. She seemed so irked. What a loon. There's this new girl in my class, and she's kind of odd. I mean, she looks like she's fresh out of high school. Also, she's a bit intense.
Someone tried turning off my console before the game was finished saving. I've never been so terrified in my life. Someone killed me today. Luckily, I had just saved my progress, so it was a minor inconvenience at worst. Someone hid a bomb in my house. Luckily, the obnoxious timer at the top of the screen let me know it was there, and I successfully disarmed it. I've received several threatening notes. Not super scary stuff. More like mid-level boss scary. I'll just grind a few levels and I'll be good. Have you seen the girl in the school uniform skulking around? With the knife? I wonder if she's interested in joining our party. I think someone is watching us. I sense we're only a cutscene away from someone getting an enormous blade in the back.
My heart, how she races. I feel as though the eyes of evil are upon me. Oh, my love, I feel faint. I feel as though my deepest fears are closing in. Hold me, my love. If someone were to kill me in the night, I want you to remember me this way. My love, I sense once more I am in danger, as though fate has brought a cruel and terrible villain into my life. My love, it is happening! I have looked upon the face of evil, and its eyes were soulless gray! Though truthfully, it was otherwise pretty cute. Someone left me a threatening letter that they were going to burn down the orphanage. Who would do such a thing? I found a knife stuck into my door this morning. My evil twin Lola must be conspiring to steal the restaurant from me.
Someone poured poison into my father's ear last night. I'm planning to deal with them in the only responsible way. With a musical production.
How's my senpai today?
I must double the guards. An intruder was spotted brandishing a knife. Isn't this exciting? My very own assassin. Don't worry about the assassin lurking about. I would frankly be more concerned if they weren't. What a boring kingdom that would be. If I should be killed, please rush in and let me die in your arms. I want my death to be beautiful and symbolic. Well. Looks like I'm not the only one with jealous suitors. Someone left a message on my door with a knife saying to stay away from you. Let's make love noisily and disturb them. Someone is plotting against me. A jealous rival. Or a pretender to the throne. I'm trying to decide if I should randomly burn down the city in a complete 180 of my character development.
There's this girl that I think is trying to intimidate me. Joke's on her, working in fast food burns out your emotions and leaves you a hollow shell. I'm beyond pain at this point. Whoa, that girl over there is covered in ketchup. Haven't really tried ketchup play. Wait, you don't think it's ketchup? What else could it be? I think I have a stalker. She's cute, but there's a strange look in her eye. Like she wants to devour me or something. Thing is, I'm a little into vor, so win for me. Feels like I'm being stalked lately, which is probably a real problem I should take seriously. But saying stalked reminds me of corn, and now I'm eating corn. I think that super scary girl might like you. Hey, you think we can talk her into a threesome? There was a razor blade in my pizza. Either someone wants me dead or they hired Chadvac. Dude, that guy's gotta be kept away from sharp things.
I'm not too worried about Ayano. She already has a handler, an Anon from my hacker collective. Very much under control. She's basically a video game character. I'm really enjoying playing with Ayano's mind. Today I posted an obituary for you, and she lost her mind. Oh, by the way, the government thinks you're dead now. My bad. Hope you get that cleared up. Hey, I was just hacking into Ayano's computer and janking up her code a bit, adding bugs, lag spikes, null references. Oh, and her homepage takes 11 seconds to load. Watch her crack. Ayano left a dead sparrow on my porch, so I ordered her 900,000 duck fetuses suspended in formaldehyde. Brinkmanship gets me hot. Going through Ayano's permanent record reveals some interesting information, reports of lack of empathy, and flat effect. I'm going to add bedwetting to this and see how it plays out. A girl followed me home last night. My security cams picked her up. Facial recognition says her name is Ayano Aishi. She's cute.
She is near revenge.
If I ever get my hands on my killer, well, I would probably cry a whole bunch. I'm not great at conflict. I think it's important to forget the past and move on. But if I ever see my killer in the street and I'm driving a bus or something, well, I'm just saying. Gah! I keep having visions of a knife and an incinerator. That's some seriously dark stuff. Who would do something like that? Oh my. I'm actually pretty scared my killer may come back. Ghost or not, please don't let her take me away from you again. I sense my killer is near. Should she reveal herself, I shall unleash the full might of my eternal suffering upon her, and call her mean names.
Someone came by the shrine today and tried to damage the other statue. I wasn't around, but my friend Haiku was. Haiku is a dragon, by the way. He's much better at guardianing than I am. There is a dark cloud over your head, my dear. I feel like you may have attracted an evil spirit. Quick, we need salt! And something to make you look much less attractive. Something wicked lies in wait, out there, in the darkness. But maybe it'll never come? It's sure taking its time. Oh no, I can feel someone nearby, thinking bad thoughts about me. I hope they don't come and pet my tail the wrong way. I hate it so much. I found a doll in your mailbox today. It looked like me, but it was all torn off. Someone needs to learn to be more careful with their toys. Eek! I sense an evil spirit nearby, cold and heartless and filled with jealousy. Please protect me.
Would you mind helping me check for spyware? I just have this bad feeling lately that someone's watching me. Hey, random question, but have I been messing up your sleep patterns? Ayano told me blue light is bad for that, and I don't have a dark mode. I'm sorry. Someone's been making unkind memes about me again. Silly cyberbully so-and-so. Someone left me an apple pie. It's a sweet gesture, but apples are like my least favorite fruit. Poison apple is a surprisingly popular search term, you know. I just can't bring myself to bite into one. I get a bad feeling around Ayano. I bet you anything she's a domain squatter. Ayano? Now there's a girl who knows her way around the dark web. Ugh.
A knife came through the library's book return yesterday. Spooky. Anyway, I put it in the lost and found. Those fancy chef's knives can be really expensive, so I'm sure whoever left it will want it back. This is going to make me sound super paranoid, but I think someone stole all the little marshmallows out of my container of hot chocolate mix. The question is, why? And also, just why? I can't find my diary. Have you seen it? Oh gosh, I hope it wasn't stolen. What if someone reads it and finds out I unironically like sparkly vampires? That was supposed to stay a secret. Someone came into the library today and checked out every single true crime book in our collection. When I asked her about it, she said it was for plotting purposes. Hopefully she's just writing a book and not planning an actual murder. I received a threatening letter in the mail today, but it was so riddled with errors I couldn't help marking it up with edits. Maybe I was a teacher in my past life? Someone's been going around saying libraries are obsolete and a waste of taxpayer money. I hate people like that. No, actually worse. I feel sorry for people like that.